New York Knicks fans, I got a question for you. Your organization and team, what are you doing? Hey, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Ghiman Mckinney. Welcome to the Juice Alert. Juice G-Man is how you can say my name if you want. It's my nicknames. My name is spelled G-H-I-M-A-N. Back here with the Juice Alert for y'all. Back with another video for y'all. And as always, yo, Kevin Durant, go Warriors. All you haters are mad. But either way, guys, we gotta talk about this trade that just went down today a couple hours ago. So, as you guys hiding underneath a rock, well, you missed the fact that the Knicks traded Kristaps Porzingis and Courtney Lee and Tim Hardaway Jr. to the Dallas Mavericks for Dennis Smith Jr., Wesley Matthews, DeAndre Jordan, and a compensational first-round pick in the draft somewhere along the lines of the next couple of years. Now, guys, to me, the Dallas Mavericks won this trade. I understand Kristaps Porzingis is hurt right now, but to me, Kristaps Porzingis to me is that big of a deal, He's a top 25 player to me in this league. He just really is. He's that lethal of a guy. He's a stretch 4, stretch 5, 7'3". He can shoot threes, all that good stuff. He averaged about 22 points per game last time we saw him. Now, he's obviously hurt right now, so we don't know how long and when he's going to be back, for the Dallas Mavericks, things like that. But, you look at it like, who did the Knicks really get? And why did they trade away Tim Hardaway Jr.? Tim Hardaway Jr. is one of their good young core pieces. I don't understand that. This man, Tim Hardaway Jr., was averaging 19 points per game for them. I don't understand why they let him go. Now, he's shooting about 38%. That ain't very good, if you ask me, for, volume shooters today. But, he's still a great young piece. He's only 26 years old. I think he's going to get better. You get Wesley Matthews in there. First of all, he's a bad contract. He's probably going to leave after this year, so, you'll get rid of that. But great job, Dallas Mavericks, for getting rid of that bad contract. Also, you signed DeAndre Jordan this year. He's doing okay. But, big men today in this league, if you can't shoot, what are you? That's just the reality, Nowadays, big men, you look at Dwight Howard, he used to be a star. He's no longer there. Big men that can't shoot are non-factors now. He's finally up in his free throw percentage, but, other than getting rebounds and blocks, DeAndre Jordan is not really good for today's modern NBA. A couple of years, 20-some years ago, he'd be great. But, he's just a guy. Wesley Matthews is just a guy. They got rid of those people, And, you replace DeAndre Jordan with Kristaps Porzingis. That's a win. Kristaps Porzingis is going to be a great player for a good 10, 11 years, I think, if he stays healthy. You got Luka Doncic now. Now, the key is Dennis Smith Jr. is gone as well from the Dallas Mavericks. Now, I was very high on Dennis Smith Jr. By the way, the Dallas Mavericks are the team that I also root for besides the Warriors. So, I'm a little happy, that they are winning trades and things like that. This is not as lopsided of a trade as it was for James Harden. James Harden to Houston, in that Oklahoma City trade, but kind of up there, to be honest, like I said. But getting back to the topics, obviously, Dennis Smith Jr., he had a solid rookie year last year. I thought he was going to take a huge major step this year, and I thought the Knicks should have taken him in the draft when he was eventually available. But instead, they took Frank Nicolana. Who is he? He's averaged like 5 points per game. I can't even pronounce his name. His last name is so hard to pronounce, but we'll go with Frankie. So they took Frankie. He averaged about 5-6 points per game last year. He's averaging around 5 or 6 points per game this year. He's not giving you anything at the point guard position. So Dennis Smith Jr. can, live up to his potential, which I think is really good. You got something, Knicks. And by the way, don't give me that, oh man, we got a first round pick or something like that coming. Yeah. You look at the NBA, past the number 7 pick, there's no star talent hardly. Now, obviously, you can get a Draymond Green, you can get a Klay Thompson every now and then that people pass on, a Donovan Mitchell, Kyle Kuzma. You can do that. But let's be real, guys. There's 2 rounds in the NBA draft. There's no real star potential talent, no surefire past the first 7 picks. Past pick number 15, you're basically looking at rotational pieces and pieces that are going to be in the D League, in and out the league, things like that. The NBA draft's not meant to have a ton of talent in it. So clearly, to me, Dallas Mavericks won this trade. Like I said, they got rid of a bad contract on Wesley Matthews, even though he was going to leave. Now, and also Courtney Lee, he's a great player. He's not a great player, but he's a decent player. You know, and Tim Hardaway Jr. I think he's going to be great with Rick Carlisle in that Dallas Mavericks offense. I think Luka Doncic is an underrated passer. I think he can get him the ball. Luka Doncic, to me, is the best rookie this year. He's averaging almost 20 points per game, something like that. He's the real deal. You know, Kristaps Porzingis and you know, what's it called? And Luka Doncic, Kristaps Porzingis and Luka Doncic are going to be there for a long, long time. And, you know, guys, if you watch my Q&A, if you watch that point, you know, you don't have to go watch it, but you can. But on my Q&A, someone asked me, what team do I think in the next couple of years, what NBA team that is trash do I think is going to flourish in the next couple of years? Like, in the next 5-10 years, who's not going to be trash anymore? That's trash right now. And I said the Dallas Mavericks are number 1 on my list. They are climbing high, man. Now that the Dallas Mavericks have allowed those pieces, those bad contracts to go away, they can potentially go after some really, really big free agents. And now, Dallas fans, you know, if it was this easy to get a good player like that, why didn't you go after Anthony Davis? I mean, you could have probably got him. But, I mean, you know, Pelicans aren't stupid like the Knicks are. They're stupid. They're irrelevant. Even though, you know, I thought Kevin Durant should go to the Knicks after this year. You know, I think he's probably going to leave Golden State. I am not sold on this anymore. I don't think Kevin Durant should go anywhere near the Knicks. But maybe I'm wrong. We'll have to see in further notice. But, you know, like I said, Dallas fans, you know, you can get a lot of great players with the cap space you're going to have. And Knicks fans, you know, if Dennis Smith Jr. does not pan out, you're pretty much done. You still got a little bit of cap space, but let's be real. Who wants to come to New York? Nobody! I think they might be a playoff team next year because of this. If Kristaps comes back healthy. So, again, for the Knicks, you just basically got a couple guys. I mean, Wesley Matthews, he's a guy. He's, 13 point per game scorer. He's not going to get any better. He's 32. Tim Hardaway Jr. still has potential to get better. Kristaps Porzingis is not his peak yet, in my opinion. You know, DeAndre Jordan, he's tapped out. You know, marginal big man, you know, can't really do anything in the league anymore. I just think that the Knicks blew this trade. You look at your core pieces, you got Kevin Knox, you got Tim Hardaway Jr., you got Kristaps Porzingis. To me, you had a chance to make the playoffs next year. I don't think you're making the playoffs anymore next year. Now, Dennis Smith Jr., I think he'll flourish in that system, but is it going to be enough? I don't know. I mean, I don't know what I'm getting from Dennis Smith Jr. You've already seen with him. I thought he was going to, you know, flourish this year, and he just hasn't. So, I mean, that's pretty much my thoughts on this trade. I do think the Dallas Mavericks won the trade, not by a mile, but pretty close to it. You know, Knicks fans, I don't know what you're doing. I'm sorry, you know, but again, is what it is. But that's pretty much it for this video. Hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share this video with your friends. Tell me who you think won the trade. You know, I really want to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions. So tell me who you think won the trade, things like that. I'm going with the Dallas Mavericks, and they're rolling. They're going to be nice in a couple years. But like I said, it's been your boy Ghiman Mckinney, and I'm Ghost, and go Warriors.